Al-Qaeda, remember them? Well, they've not recovered from the death of bin Laden, but they haven't gone away. And ISIS, we're also likely to hear from them again, despite their losing al-Baghdadi and before him, al-Zarqawi. They're examples of ideology surviving leaders. Of the three leaders, arguably the most significant blow to organizational ability was bin Laden. The man behind 9/11 was the charismatic poster boy of global terror. The founder of Al-Qaeda was killed in 2011. The group was already struggling to replenish its core ranks. The Americans had spent a decade hunting down the leadership and rank and file. His replacement, al-Zawahiri, is far from an inspiring figure, given to hour-long video sermons on camcorders, while rivals film quick, slick GoPro footage from drones. But he has extended the Al-Qaeda franchise, with forces loyal to it numbering in the tens of thousands. There's a diminished base in Afghanistan, but there are thought to be well over 10,000 members in Syria, 4,000 in Yemen, 7,000 in Somalia, 5,000 in Libya, 1,000 in Egypt, 4,000 in the Maghreb and Sahel, with smaller numbers in Bangladesh, Pakistan and Russia. Since bin Laden's death, affiliates have carried out several atrocities, including the 2013 Amenas hostage crisis in Algeria and the 2015 Charlie Hebdo Paris massacre. However, it hasn't really recovered from its leader's demise, nor from another blow, being eclipsed by ISIS. Its roots began with al-Zarqawi, the Jordanian former petty criminal turned pious extremist. After the US invasion of Iraq, he rose to prominence by deliberately fomenting sectarian war between the Sunni and Shia. He was an early pioneer of filming torture and beheadings and releasing the footage. He controlled the content and, through it, the direction of what became known as Al-Qaeda in Iraq and then Islamic State of Iraq, before he was killed in an American airstrike in 2006. But things got worse. Baghdadi picked up where Zarqawi left off and took the cult of violence to another level. He was also a master of propaganda. Increasingly gruesome murders were recorded, intended to strike fear into opponents and to attract the wildest of foreign fighters from all over the world. It worked, and in 2014, ISIS declared that territory controlled in Iraq and Syria was now a caliphate, with Baghdadi as the caliph. But by this year, his status and that of ISIS was also diminished. His USP was achieving what bin Laden did not, taking and controlling territory. But that was now gone. So his death further weakens ISIS, but it doesn't mean it'll collapse. Like Al-Qaeda, it also now has a franchise with groups in Europe, Africa, the Middle East and South Asia. This has allowed ISIS to claim credit for terrorist attacks such as the bombing in Manchester and truck ramming in Nice. It's possible the gangs which make up ISIS will splinter over the choice or direction of a new leader, but it will survive in some shape, and more importantly, so will its ideology. This form of terror does not have a single figurehead. Therefore, the leaders can come and go, some more important than others, but until the ideology is defeated, there will always be more.